everyone, my name is Draconicrose. Welcome back to another episode of Forager. Well, today we are going to get going with the factory. But before we can do that, we have to get ourselves a few things. We have to get 5 royal steel, and as you can see we are not close to that, mostly due to the ruby, emerald, topaz, and amethysts that we need. So yeah. I still have to do a little bit of grinding before we can get to the factory, but rest assured that we will get to it. And at the very least we will level up along the way. As predicted, a level up came first, so we are going to go in and we're going to check our skills. Now, there's 2 skills that currently interest us a lot. Actually 3, but one of them I'm going to leave for next level, which is auto repair. Structures automatically repair themselves, pretty useful because skeletons go around in the night, they bump the structures and then I have to go repair them and yeah. The other one is machinery. All structures have a 10% chance to craft double items, and of course the flower press, which we already had. And finally, geology might be interesting because all rocks drop coal. Now, we are trying to make ore of a very expensive material, so I think this is the perfect time to get this 10% chance to craft double going. Because not only are we going to get a few doubles of the lower materials, we might as well get a few doubles of the royal steel that we need. Now I'm going to continue grinding up, and I'll see you when there is something to report. Now while I'm in this corner of the map, I was wondering, what if we bought another piece of land? We have more than enough money, and here it is. We are going to buy this land for 1.2k, and we get another kind of obelisk, and this one is pretty easy. Not so much back at the start when I didn't even know about most of the skills. And if you're wondering, I do have 1 royal steel, and that's what I've managed so far. But, excuse me, this obelisk is not like the others. You can't press E on it, it doesn't react. But you can grab your sword and give it a whack. And that's all it takes to get the chest from here. Now, I am missing a golden key, but that is something we can go easily get if I come over, and I see that skeleton smacking my stuff, but let's get that key going first before we go take care of the skeleton. Oh, and before I said we were getting into factory, no, we already have the factory. What we are getting into is the offshore drill, which we are going to need so that we can get some plastic going. Oh. I have, oh, my thing produced 2, so there you go. I have 2 keys from my 1 production, so let's open that. And we get a spirit orb. Now that is incredible for now. I am going to use it, and I am going to permanently get an energy increase instead of anything else, because energy is pretty annoying in this game, especially when you're at the start, and I don't know what's causing these slowdowns. I suspect it's the Steam window behind the game. I'll take care of that when I next cut. But anyway, yes, energy, I like to grow it first. I don't feel too bad about the hearts. I am not getting killed with 3 hearts, and there will be other opportunities to grow the hearts. So I will continue to grind, and well, I think we might get a new land pretty soon. I'll see you then. Well, we are still going after for that offshore drill. I've changed the recipe over here, but as promised, we are we have enough money to buy another land, is what I'm saying. So here we go. Let's buy it, and ooh, we get, oh, it's the desert galaxy. Yes, I think that's what it's called. This one is relatively easy. Basically, you come outside the tower and you see this pattern. Well, first of all, you are going to want to record it somehow, or like take a picture, take a screenshot, something. I'm going to use my phone to take a picture. There we go. And now we are going to go in. And here we go. We have these pylons and in Ancient Galaxy, that's the name of this puzzle. And these things. Now you can move these things by smacking them, and when you smack them next to a pylon, they light it up. Now the pattern you saw outside, if I'm not mistaken, shows which ones you have to light up. Now I don't remember if you have to light up the filled-in squares or the non-filled-in squares. As you can see, you have plenty of them. I'm going to go into the options because let me cheat. Okay, that's fine. Because I could, you know, see if I could just zoom out and see the entire puzzle at once. Guess not, so we are going to go ahead and try to give this a few whacks. Oh yeah, you can press E to pull it towards you, so... Oh, I think it's stuck over there. Ah, it is. So when a thing gets stuck, that's easy, you just go out and right back in, because they will have reset. So yeah. Let's see then. So according to the pattern, we have to get that one. Well, maybe it would be easier to just get it through here. Maybe? Right, and I want it up, 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 and over there. Actually, let me look at the picture. So the first two, if this is correct, either the first two need to be lit or they need to be unlit. I'm going to go with lit first, and because it seems to make more sense because of the way you can pattern these. That seems to make more sense to me. I have done this before, I just don't remember which one is which. So if the first two have to be lit, and this third one as well, but not this one. I wonder if that is even possible. Well, aha, there we go. So it lights those three. Now I need to light this one and the one under it, and this one. So that should be easy with 4 of them. So watch it not be the case. I'm going to go ahead and push this to where I think it should be. So I need to light up, oh dear, this one. Let's pull that back a little and smack it up. And I'm exhausted because of course, but that is okay because now we just eat a lot. I need to pull this over there, but it's too much for those, so I'm going to... There. Still a little bit too much, so there we go. So that's those and that one. Now I need to light these two, these two. And that should be about it. So that tells me that this is not going to be the case. So let's try that anyway and see how it goes. Why is this not obeying me? Do the right thing, you darn cube. I don't like you. Cubes. Anyone who's played Portal knows they don't usually do what they're supposed to. Okay, so here we are. And I need to light these two. Yeah, I really doubt that's going to be the case. Oh, no, it was. It was indeed the case, so there you go. You need to light up the unlit, the lit squares outside, the ones you can't really see against the color of the temple. So the mana chests give you a few jewels and stuff, which we definitely need for that rail steel. And the big chest is going to give me the Ancient Astronomer, solve the Ancient Galaxy puzzle. And we get the Ancient Galaxy seal and a Spirit Orb. And I think that will be it? Yes. So the Spirit Orb this time is also going to be used to increase energy. But rest assured, this is going to be... Well, I don't say the last one, but the next one is probably going to be health. But yeah. So that is the ancient puzzle, not a difficult puzzle, so just to demonstrate again, it's these squares, the ones that blend into the background of the tower, that you have to light. All the rest of them need to be dark. So pretty easy once you know what you're doing, and I don't think anyone is really going to have trouble with it when they figure out that this is the case. I actually had to look up that the hint was outside the puzzle, not inside. Bad design choice, if you ask me. And finally, we have more than enough to make our offshore drill. So let's get to that. Let's go grab ourselves the offshore drill. Now, it's a pretty big thing, and I'm going to put it off there to the corner. And the only thing it produces is bottled oil. So bottled oil takes a bottle and the thing works and it gives you oil in the bottle. And I'm just, you know, gonna leave it doing that forever because we are going to need a lot of it, and it does take a relatively decent amount of time to get going. Now, what are we going to use that for? Well, we are going to take the bottled oil, royal clothing, bunch of coal, and we're going to make plastic. Not all of it at the moment, because we are not at that point yet, but yes, we are going to make a bunch of plastic, and then with plastic we can again resume doing the mining rods, because plastic gets us to electronics, and electronics gets us to mining rods. But we do have a skill point to spend, so let's get in there. And like I said, we do want auto repair, but I was thinking we are getting into the graveyard biome a lot. And we could get ballistics, which unlocks ballistas. Now the problem with ballistas is that I need something manning it, if I recall correctly. So I don't know if it's worth having them until we have drones, because drones can be put on machines to make them work faster, and if I recall correctly, they can use the ballistas. Now let's take a look. Yeah, lasers is just double damage to everything. Engineering unlocks droids and EMP grenades. Faster industrial structures. Physics power plants. Yeah, so let's go into... Let's take a look. Supplies. Market sell more items and restock time is reduced. Not something we are very concerned with. Bargain reduces market prices by 15%. Nice, but not really. Gain EXP when selling items, and items discarded from your inventory are instantly sold. I think... no? I don't know what it says there, I can't get there. That is nice. Treasury. Banks generate coins 50% faster when adjacent to other, and I know what it says there, other banks. So we could take auto repair, or we could go into the magic tree. Deal 25% increased damage to bosses, not something we need to worry about just yet. Alchemy to unlock cauldrons, and evasion for more dodge. Spellbind buffs last 50% longer, gain EXP when drinking potions, and gain EXP when using scrolls. Also pretty neat, but only once we get deeper into the magic. So I think we are going to get that auto repair for now. And then the next levels we are going to get into magic. Let me just see what that unlocks. Logistics. Lighthouses have double area of effect. Mining rods have double area of effect. Power plants have double area of effect. Ballistas have double area of effect. Never mind. Next we are going to get that because with only one mining rod left to us, we definitely need that doubled area of effect. And while we're here, let's take a quick look at what that market has for us. So we get electronics valued at 1.32k, and we are not in a place where we can use that kind of money on electronics. Yeah, we are definitely in making our own territory here. We are definitely not rich enough for that. So what do we want to build next? I mean, other than, you know, plastics and the whole mining infrastructure that it's going to allow us to do. So let's take a look. We are going to have to produce a lot of royal clothing, and topaz is it's always topaz. Next we need the skull gloves, which is going to need 30 great skulls. Now great skulls come from those big giant skeleton dudes, and for that it would be useful for us to find the skeleton maze. Skull boots, same problem. Big backpack. Well, we could get to that with the bottled beetles and the royal clothing, but I don't know. For the skull wood we need a kapala, which I don't know where we get it, but I could look it up. That would be easy enough, but that's not all the options we have. We could also try for the crystal amulet, frozen relic. We don't have access to the winter biome yet, so I don't think that's going to be a thing. Again, with the great skulls, this one could be attainable. I mean, it only needs 5. I only have to get very, very lucky with spawns. Nah, never mind. The skull pickaxe, again with the skulls. I guess the water shovel is the one that is most accessible to us, so that is what we are going for next. And here we go. The water shovel. Dig, area increase, digging irrigates the dirt. So the water shovel, you can dig a 2x2, and as you can see, the things you dig are irrigated, which means that if you get yourself some seeds, get to a windmill, like for example, I don't know, let's get some pepper seeds. Like craft one, it should be pretty quick. I mean, they're not exactly that bad. There we go. Get some pepper seeds, and we put them in, and they will grow pretty darn fast. Which is good for us. So, yeah, I played it for peppers. It's not really a necessity. Now, I was looking at this, and it turns out electronics require obsidian and crystal, and that means getting access both to the winter biome and the desert hell biome. Fire biome? I don't particularly. Hey, stop killing my... Rude! I'm the one who kills my animals. Not you. Very rude. Naughty. Anyway, as I was saying, we need access to those bigger biomes, which means we need to buy lands over here, as you can see where the snow is. So that's going to be, well, 400 is not that bad. And down here, 4,560. So yeah, definitely expensive, but not too bad. I can grind that out. However, there are easier ways to get it. And one of those ways, well, we sell stuff, obviously. So let's get a few things sold. Including those anchors, I don't need them. Ooh, dragon filter. No idea what that does. Let's take a look. Golden eggs, we are going to need one, so I'm going to sell the other one. Yeah, I'm selling berries and these I need for a bundle. This I'm gonna cook. Cactus fruit, yeah, we sell that fish. Yep, going out. And everything else we keep. But as you can see, we already have a bunch of money, and that means we can get a few of those lands, well, at least the upper one. So you know, things sometimes look expensive, but they really are not if you are diligent with selling the stuff you don't need. So let's come over here, let's get into the buy lands, and let's buy this one right up here, the cheapest one, and we get... Oh, whoa. Really? What are these things? Pretty sure that's the first time I see them. Ha. I think that was all of it. Yeah, that one is a quest giver. Now that was interesting, and I am not looking forward to seeing those more. Oh, come make a bridge. Looks like my whole production has caught up with my wood collection. Let's just grab a few more pieces of wood, just so I can make a bridge up here. Oh dear. There we go, bridge. So now we have access to a few things. We have access to lavender and more access to these crystals. We can already make them by using the flower press, and that's probably the way I'm going to make them most of the time, to be honest. Hopefully you can also get a frozen relic up here. Let's talk to this ghost and see what it has to say. Are you a soldier? Not quite. Challenge me and my brothers to a fight. If you win, I will give you rare treasure. Bring me 10 bones when you are ready. Oh, interesting. Do I want to do that? Because they look a bit tough. Well, I mean, I did get through that without really getting too hurt. I mean, yeah, let's go get the bones. So, getting bones, not difficult at all. I mean, getting there is harder than finding the bones. I went the wrong way because this is not the way I should be going. Let's up here, and we take a turn, and we go into here, and there we go. So over here we just smack away a few graves and get bones from the thing. Is that 10 of them? That's 6. I also want to see what that dragon filter does, so, you know, might be a good opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's get more to these graves over here, see what we get. There's another skeleton. That should be enough. There we go, 10. So let's get right back up. Let's go through here. Here. There we go. We have 10. Let's take the dragon filter first. Dragon heart, 50% chance of dodging attacks, shoots fireballs randomly. So it begins. Prepare to be destroyed. Oh boy, really? Ow, they weren't kidding. Oh, Jesus, yeah, no, I am not going to be able to kill those. Yeah. Well, you know what this means. This means that will be all for this episode, I think. Let's see if we can't get a few shootings in. Oh, we might. There we go. Game over again, because my health was what it was. Okay. I get it, really. So that will be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all those good YouTube things, and next time we are going to go ahead and try to kill these rascals. Oh, wait, maybe we can already kill them? Oh, I think we can! Oh! One more? anyone over there? Oh, the bow is so good. The bow is so good. There we go, win the Ice Wizard Challenge. We won! We won and got the chest. Fishnet, fish traps collect themselves. Awesome. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out my Patreon if you would like to support me doing these incredibly awesome challenges. And until next time, please remember that here there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk. And if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.